weird, but it's fun. We back. Yay. Now we back. Now we back. Now we back. Real quick. I was just restarting it so I can do a poll. I almost forgot. Let's see if anybody will answer. Big. Uh-oh, that does that. Oh, I can't add no more options. Damn it. Okay, native and Hispanic going unfortunately have to be the same thing. I mean, kinda. If you think about it, most of them kinda, so. Cause I gotta put Asian on there. I can't leave out the Asians. And Indian people, you just gonna have to be Asian. Same thing. It's on the same thing. There we go. Chop, peace off. Oh, cash out. If you feel like it, would have. See something right quick. And my healthy hot Cheetos from Trader Joe's or spicy cheese crunchies. And a brown egg. Ain't nobody else gonna vote. They don't want to be at it. But white people ain't. Oh wow, 4 votes. Wow. Why won't let me vote? That's dumb. That's gay. Why can't I vote? It's my poll. These are really good. It tastes like hot Cheetos, but kind of like slightly different flavors, but still good. I don't really taste any healthier. They're gluten-free, apparently. Oh, we had a white guy. Or a gal. Probably a guy. It's mostly men. 90% at least of the people that watch me are men. So if it's white, it's a white man. For sure. left as soon as I said that. Dang it. We got a live one. I'm tearing these up. And I won't even try to deny it. I won't even lie. I'm harming them. Like they owe me some money or something. Doritos. Yeah. Those are like one of my favorites. I like the Cool Ranch or the nacho cheese. Those are good. Wow, it's mostly black. Wow. And people like me. Not that they can see me, most of them. Mustard color? These are from Trader Joe's. These ain't no Doritos. These are healthy hot Cheetos. Yeah. I'm gonna sleep on Trader Joe's. But they're so small and it's so crowded. And I feel like half the people in there are real awkward. It's weird. It's like they don't know what they're doing, where they're going. It's like it's their first time ever in there. Like everybody. I don't like it. Munchies. Oh, they've been sitting in. I'm about to go get some Panda Express. Oh, we got another white one. Let me stop calling them out. Let me stop. Uh-oh. Say some more. I'm just crunching all in y'all ear. I didn't know that. I didn't think it was that bad if I had my mouth closed. I didn't think it was that loud. They sure are good. I'm gonna get some Panda Express though. Does race even matter? Someone's race defines someone, then what does the mind, body, and soul mean? Yeah. Sounds nice in theory. Wait, who's weird? Oh, the people at Trader Joe's. I walked in, I was like, what's going on? Why does it look like this? I feel Trader Joe's feels like a store in like an alternate reality. Or like if aliens trying to make a store. It's like, okay, cool. Almost. But like, what's happening? But they got good stuff in there. Like, I feel like all of it's not gluten-free and stuff like they say it is. Philosophy is nothing universal. Okay. Hey mate, hello from India. Keep it going. By the way, where are you from? What do you do for a living? United States, I work from home. And I do DoorDash sometimes. Who knows? I haven't been in a long time, and I just went yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I went yesterday, and I was like, "This is weird. It's really weird in here." And a hamburger from McDonald's. No, go ask them, Carlos. Go to McDonald's. Muslim cafe. Ooh, sounds good. Oh no, they're gaining. Oh yeah, doing research. It's crazy how white people made up race, and every time we talk about it at all, like you could literally just casually mention it, and they'll be like, "Why does it matter? Why does race matter?" Because y'all made it up. That's really the only reason why. And I'm trying to see something. Open link to make that rim. Oh, broke you and them students. Oh, it's open. Like I was like Aldi. No, it's not. Aldi is way better and bigger. Don't you ever disrespect Aldi like that. It is not the same. The aisles are way wider. You can go around somebody in Aldi. You can't in Trader Joe's. You just gotta stand there and go a different way. Half time, or you're squeezing through people. It's called weight guilt. I guess it's annoying. It's like anytime you could literally just be like, white people do this, and they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, you're racist. Why are you talking about race?" It's like, y'all made it up. What? That got nothing to do with me doing research. It's neck and neck. 21 boots is crazy. I don't know why I never did this sooner. Because that's the only way I can know. Oh no. That will happen. It was corny. They always do that shit. You can literally just casually mention white people, and they be like, "So if I said you was an African and you go ooga booga, that'd be racist, right?" And it's like, what are you talking about? Damn, I done talked about these chips like 5 times. They're healthy hot Cheetos from Trader Joe's. You know, like white Indians don't live in their country, leave. Literally playing ticket antics, but people from other countries can't wait to see what a white man built. Okay, I will. I'm working on it. Would you like to help fund me? My cash app is at the bottom. It's gonna take me a minute, but with your help, I can make it happen sooner. I'm a philosopher. Okay, well I'm a scientist and a philosopher, but I'm doing science right now. I guess it's British Indian for white people. Oh yeah, I know. They hate everybody. I feel like they discriminate against their own sometimes. You know, it's like it's weird. Public and loud proud. Not gonna do shit. Yeah. Is it sugar white people? I'm a philosopher too. You already said that. I'll talk about legal immigration so done. It was Columbus on a visa. Exactly. They crusty, busty, dusty asses was going around everywhere talking about this is ours and this is ours. And then everybody else can't get in though. Dumb. And then turn right around. Oh my gosh, you can't come in our country. You just got here. It's like you just bust in somebody's house. And then as soon as you get in there, somebody else try to bust in the house too. Or they're like, hey, can I come in? It's raining outside. You like, no, fuck no, you can't come in my house. And it's like you just busted in somebody else's house. Like finally found my old people. I don't know. I'm be trying to go put titles on me because sometimes I'll talk about nonsense. Okay, don't put me in a box. I do what I want. Get that white frustration out. Yeah, you're illegal. That's fine, Pedro. I'm not white. I don't care. I don't give a damn. I don't know why they do so much. It's like, man, they're gonna take our jobs. Nobody wants your job. They're being trolls. Pretty much. Pretty much say all the stuff on here that they would never say in person. Excuse me. It's crazy. That's why they literally be lying. They be like, we're so much better than you, and I got more money than you, and blah, blah, blah. Just making up shit. It's crazy. My girlfriend is white. That's fine, Pedro. I don't care. Did Pedro find his profile pic? Is he? It's like he's trolling, so. Only place where they can get real thoughts off. No, that's what I'll be saying. It's crazy because, like, they used to be about it in real life. They used to call you a nigger to your face and, you know, break down your door and drag you out in the middle of the night and lynch you and burn your house down. They used to do all that. And now they don't say shit. They just hold the door open for you. Say, have a nice day. You don't say nothing to me. I'm out where they be at. Confederate flags and all. Then they be having Confederate flags and that, like, southern, you know, the old school antebellum flag. I feel like it's like the same thing. But them rich white people be having it out here. Passing by, I do DoorDash. They all so nice though. Speaking of country. Did I? I said that. That's so funny. Mm-hmm. Oh, Pedro. So I would say all these people the same. I wouldn't either. Never did. Y'all be the ones generalizing too. Never will. Yep. Whoa, there was an Asian? Damn, that's crazy. The Asians on here. Did they even show? Hold on. Was he even on here? Somebody lying. Bro, they not even on here on the list. All the people that watch, because it only go down to like 10 views. Ain't no Asian countries on here. Damn. Well, unless you count like Bangladesh. 11 people from there. But like, you know, no China, no Japan, no Korea. None of that. Wow. I mean, but apparently there was. It'd probably be like 1 or 2 or 3. Because it only goes down to 10. That's crazy. So I'm Asian. My bad. I mean, because it got India on here. So I feel like it'd be saying y'all Indian. Because I always thought there was two different things. I didn't know Indians was calling themselves Asian until fairly recently, honestly. But India's on here. It's actually, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 6. It's number 6 on the list. Probably a dude in a remote village. Oh no. Well, it only let you put four different options. Okay, I had to make it do what it do. I tried. I mean, white people made that shit up anyways. They don't actually encompass everybody for real. For real. That's why they be like, half the time they put Native American slash Pacific Islander slash something else. Asian. They be all together. Better than your girlfriend is crazy. You about to cheat? You cheat on her? You want to cheat on your girlfriend for sultry beans? What's happening? Take your kind off? Take what off? I'm doing. This is a poll, man. Do y'all know what a poll is? You know what a poll is for? I'm trying to see something. Everybody else just be doing stupid shit all the time. But why no Indians? That's what I'm saying. Are y'all Asian or not? Y'all on the damn continent with them? Jesus. They only let you put four. There's only four categories, man. What do you want from me? I did my best. I thought I got most of them. I did, the most of the people in the world. I'm pretty sure. If I left somebody out, then, it's only four options. Cremated. That's all they gave me, man. It's all made up anyways. That's stupid. I mean, white girl, Christian, she calls me a nigga. It's up. Yeah, it's crazy. Bro, I seen this video. Y'all seen it? Where these white girls shot at this black guy? They was all sitting there. He's like recording it. Here, bye. Wow. Okay. He's recording it. He's like, yeah, look at them. They broke assholes. Like, they about to crash out. They about to crash out. Like, he's instigating the whole time, provoking them. Bro, they shot at his car. They pulled out a gun and started shooting. He had bullet holes in his car. He didn't get shot. He got quiet real quick, though, and pulled off. But then it was weird, though. Then they was, like, flirting over the phone. He was like, yeah, I forgive you, blah, blah, blah. He was like, but y'all can't be doing that. Like, basically, he was trying to smash the whole time. It was crazy. I was gonna say, but I was like, yeah, I guess white girls be shooting nowadays. Some of them, because some of the ones been in the neighborhoods now long enough now. They got guns too. I don't know why you trying people. Like them the ones that been around black people. Them the only ones that like actually do some shit or say some shit. The other ones, the white ones, the ones in the white neighborhoods, like where they got money and shit, they not saying nothing. It's the ones that act like black people. This was crazy. He won't sultry. Damn, y'all encompass the same sexualities. Y'all gonna be together. You're pansexual. He's bisexual. Y'all should get married. You like everybody, no matter what they is. That's great. And he's bisexual, so y'all should get married. You don't trust him? Wait, trust who? Who are you talking about? Yeah, it's more black people. 40%. Hey. This was a great idea. I'll leave this up for a minute. I'm gonna be with him. Okay. Oh, you don't trust white girls? Yeah. I feel like especially the ones that would be around black people. They always look a certain way. Cause like they act black, but then they white, so they don't like you, even though they are black. So, yeah, pretty dangerous. It's 1 in the morning over there. Oh, you're welcome. Mm. Pedro want to be with you. Y'all get married. My friend, I got um this friend I used to work with. She officiate weddings. She can do y'all get a discount. I can talk a red flag. I got the fake tan on. Yeah, they pretty much do. Yeah, that's what most of them doing nowadays. Like the most racist ones, they the ones trying to get bigger lips, bigger booty, trying to look black. A Bucci connection. Yee. The Bucci connection. Let me ask him my race. Because I'm doing science, I'm collecting information because it tells me the geography of where people are watching from, but not the ethnicity. So, I'm trying to see something. Lubes. Wait. Dang it, my laptop died. That's because I needed to charge it, and I did not do it. So, why are you asking this? Because I want to know. God damn. Like, I thought it was obvious. Don't worry, I'm not white. I'm not trying to kill all the ones of a certain race or something. You know, like, I'm not asking for that reason. I'm not trying to, like, do a genocide or some shit. No, it's because I just curious. I just want to know. Just wondering. No boot. Okay, that's fine. Again, I'm not white. You're allowed to exist freely and do what you want. You don't have to vote. It's fine. Everyone loses themselves. Wait, hold on. Wait. Everybody ain't, what'd you say, pansexual? Everybody ain't doing that, man. Oh, here's the guinea pig. Okay. I feel like it's a little boy on his brother's or dad's account or something. Excuse me. Too many of our ancestors died. Yeah, yeah. Talking to white guys did always seem weird to me. I never really dated them. Like I went on a date with a white guy, but that was it. Anyway, it always seemed weird. So streaming about this. Discussing different races and countries and accents and so forth and so on. Collecting data. Philosophizing. Debating topics. Can also be a little girl. So you admit you're a small child. Get up. They're so easy. Happy Pagan Day that they added Jesus to. How'd you celebrate today, Leroy? Was it all about Jesus, or did you have some bunnies that came out of a Easter bunny's booty, even though they don't do that? My God, scared the fuck out of me. Shark cool. Yeah, white guys are pretty weird. And I feel like that's who, like, be attracted to me the most. I mean, there's a lot of white people out here. And I feel like that's the most I got compliments from, like, at the store that I used to work at. Where'd Pedro go? Oh, I kicked him out. Because I feel like he was a small child. Because I said it, I thought he was a little boy. He was like, why couldn't it be a little girl? I was like, oh, so you're actually a child. You gotta go. Because he was just talking about random things. Wasn't really staying on the subject. It seemed like a little kid just trying to get a reaction. You could tell. They really voting. That's crazy. 60 votes so far. Asian on top. No, it's 15%. I say averse to white people. Racist white people. If they're cool, they're cool. If they're not, they're not. Said Sam, nugget. Yeah. I showed you how many people be coming through, but don't stay. It's usually like that. But now you could just actually see the numbers. They vote and then they go somewhere else, which is great. Love that for them. Age better than yours. Are you even Asian? You look white. That's weird. I don't even know it's past this issue. Yeah, that's what I'll be talking about. Should have been on here the other day when I was talking about white people. I wasn't even talking bad about white people. I was talking about their history. Like how they had a track record for like the worst hygiene in the world. They used to bathe like a couple times a year because they thought they would catch demons. Like I was talking about that for a while, and white people was so mad. They was like, "Oh my gosh, these are the same talking points. You just keep talking about the same stuff over and over. This is lame." I was like, "Why do you hate white people? Why are you so racist?" I was like, "I'm literally just talking about how crazy it was that you all used to be afraid of soap." Like I think that's fascinating. It's just a fascinating piece of history. That they used to be living with their animals in the same living quarters, and then peeing in little pots and stuff and just tossing out the window, and then it's just in the streets of their cities, and then they wonder why they all had plagues passing around and killing everybody. You knew he was running about slavery. I was saying, you don't want to remind you about how you ain't use soap. He was literally afraid of it. Literally thought he was gonna catch some demons because their pores was opening up or something. It was something like that. Something crazy. That's all you hear about back in the day, the Middle Ages. The royalty, like the kings and queens. That's what you hear about them. That they only bathed like 2-3 times a year. It was filthy. And we used to try to cover it up with perfume and shit. That's where that song come from, Ring Around the Rosie. Well, they was holding flowers that covered the dead. They had flowers in their pockets, the posies. They used to carry them around and then just put them over their noses. Because there's so many dead people in the street. Because so many of them died from diseases because they didn't wash their hands. White people didn't start washing their hands for real until like the 1800s. You know, like it's fairly recently. And then they'll lie and make it seem like everybody was just nasty. It's like, nah, it was y'all. Because I remember, I feel like it was a whole thing with the Muslims where they didn't like Muslims because the Muslim didn't want to like shake their hands or something. Or they like shook their hands and then washed them or something. Because that's always been the thing. Like brown people was always washing their hands and feet and stuff. It's in the Bible. That's how you know it wasn't white people. Because they was washing their hands and feet before doing shit. And when they came into town, whatever. But you know, like everybody else was bathing. It was just white people. Like they was the last to like figure out that you're supposed to use soap. And they hate when you talk about it. They think it's actually racist to talk about how they used to be afraid of soap. It's like, I didn't make y'all like that. I was just like that. And it's weird. But good thing they came around. I'm so glad they use soap now. I love that for them. Because it was scary. Especially when, like, would it be like a fourth or, yeah, like a fourth of their population dying out because of a disease? Because they wouldn't wash their hands. They was all, like, still in the same houses together and stuff. Like, they basically just lay there and, like, see if they got better or not. Like, I don't even feel like they had, like, remedies, like, home remedies or nothing. So Henry Cavill, the white Superman, you don't find him dashing because he's white and could be racist? Is he racist? I never heard that before. Wait. I mean, he's hot. I don't know what that has to do with anything. And people don't even know they're supposed to wash their pillows. Yeah. I mean, you heard about the TikTok or whatever when they, or not TikTok, something where the white guy was like he didn't wash his legs because it just trickles down. They still be like that to this day, bro. I'm telling you. And then I seen this other video, this white girl. She was like, so I don't think my boyfriend uses soap. They're a white couple. She was like, I don't think he uses soap. So she went and put an X on the bottom of his soap. As far as soap. And she went to check it, and the ex was still there. And she was like, babe. She was like, babe, what do you use in the shower? And he was like, what? She was like, do you use soap in the shower? He was like, what are you talking about? Why are you recording me? And she was like, I checked your soap and you didn't use it. And he was like, why are you recording me? He answered the question. It was crazy. And then no, she said, what do you use when you take a shower? And he said, water. Like you just rinse off and then that's it. I was like, why? A white man listening could say they do. They do all the time. It's not nothing new. It happens. That's what I'm saying. Y'all be saying like, oh, white men could do this, they could do this. They used to lynch us. They used to string us on trees in broad daylight. So I'm not worried about a white man calling me racist. I'm really not. They used to do way worse. Thank you for only doing that. Thank y'all for simmering down over time a little bit. Y'all still do stuff every now and then, but it's not like all the time. Y'all not like having picnics over it or nothing, because that's where the origin of that word came from. When I used to lynch us. Called it pick a nigga. I used to have whole little gatherings with your families and your little kids. They used to watch us hanging there on the tree. Y'all used to do that. White people. If you white, not white, then obviously it doesn't apply to you, but I'm talking about white people specifically. Does the son bear the inquisition of his father? I don't give a fuck. White people get on my nerves. Because there's plenty of white people that be agreeing with me, and they be like, yeah, sorry for the shit we did. That sucks. And they're cool. If you're not one of them, that's fine. Go on about your business. Even Canadian whites. They got funny accents, but, you know, if they're not racist, they're cool. I don't know why we're asking about specific people when I literally said the whole thing is whether or not you treat me like I'm a decent person. That's what my opinion is based off of. Authorities are false and only identity. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, you're still 38% black though. Yay. Oh, you're straddling a lot of racist men. Oh no! Look out. I'm on a rampage. Oh no. Oh gosh. Don't worry, I'm not gonna kill everybody that doesn't look like me or nothing though. I'm not gonna force y'all to talk like me and believe the same thing that I believe in though. No, when I be racist, I just talk shit about white people. That's all. Don't worry, I'm not gonna rape your daughters or nothing. I won't do that. Not that type of racism like white people did. Cause that's all they do. They can't say I actually hurt nobody. They just be like, oh, I don't like the way you talk. It's hurt my feelings. I think it's racist. Okay, but I ain't never strung nobody up on a tree. I don't actually have the power to press somebody. I can't make no laws against nobody because of their race and, you know, all that shit. So, I don't care. And it's really crazy that they'll do all types of diabolical shit, and then when you talk about it, you could just have a conversation, and they'll be like, racism. And they'll literally, like, actually discriminate against people, like, actually prevent black people from doing something. And they'd be like, that's not racist. No, it's because of this other specific reason that's not at all tied to their race. And it's like, nah, you literally just let all these white people do that same thing. Like when there's a video of these black girls, they were like, yeah, we couldn't get into this place. I think they were in England. They sound British. And it was like, because the outfits or something. And then they showed these white girls that was going in that had the same, pretty much same dresses on, like same exact thing, all of it. They was like the halter type, the cut off, the too short, like same shit. But they wouldn't let the black group in. Can't handle this. She's talking about their whole culture is literally terrorizing. Exactly. And culture is no seasoning and colonization. Pretty much. And taking other people's culture. Their culture is either taking someone else's or denying theirs. And saying you can't have that, you can't do that, you gotta have ours. Pretty much. It's most of it. And that's why a lot of times you see they'll won't even say they're white no more. They'll be on here talking about I'm not white. I'm not even white. Actually, I'm not white. I'm Italian. Or they'll just lie and say there's something else. So like no autonomy, huge creativity, suspicion. Or Britain, they don't even try to have the racism. That makes sense. No, that's true. Because I seen a video of it was like a white guy from here. He was an American white guy in England, trying to say that this like black guy there that was British. It was a British black guy. He tried to say he stole his phone. It was crazy. And the black guy is like recording, and he's like, "Yeah, he stole my phone." Like he's like expecting people to do something about it. And wait, this does not go with that. This is the opposite. Because they was basically on the black guy's side. So never mind. They wasn't on the white guy's side. They was like, what are you talking about? I think it was a white police over there too. I don't know. They seem kind of chill over there as opposed to over here. I feel like it's honestly white Americans that are worse. I feel like it's white Americans that be like literally pretending to be other races of people just to talk shit. I feel like they're the only ones that do that for real. And Indians, honestly. But, you know, I don't even want to be white no more. Yeah. I'm telling you, half these profiles, like the shit that they say and like what the profiles don't make no sense. Like sometimes it'll be a woman, like a female profile, but I could tell it's not a damn woman. Like it's probably a white guy, but like just stole a woman's profile so they can like try to talk shit. Because all they do is bully me. Women don't really say shit. First of all, it literally says my analytics is 90% men. Like 9% or 10% women. I think it's like less. It's less than 10% women that actually watch me. So at the time, if it's a female profile talking shit, I'm like, oh, that's a man. That's literally a man. Because the 10% is like my mod and a couple other women that be here from time to time. That's it. It's mostly men. Guarantee it's mostly white men or black men. Seems like it's mostly black men at this point. Because you think about it, those 69 votes, that's going to be mostly men, not women. JMU, that's not a real Jamaican person. That's what I'm saying. Why would a Jamaican... I've never had any other Jamaican person on here talking shit. I'm telling you, that's a white person pretending to be a Jamaican. You can tell. They don't even say anything that like a Jamaican would say. They just get on here and just start talking shit. They just get on here, brush your teeth, take a shower. It's crazy how white people be telling you to do shit that they don't do. They probably be sitting there all funky and musty. Talking about take a shower, you bum. Get off EBT. Meanwhile, it's more of them on EBT than us. It's crazy. There's love. Yeah. The new channel content? Duh, that's what I'm saying. Because they literally just made up a channel trying to look like they're black and they're not. I was like, no. They literally the main ones that be doing that. Making black profiles, female profiles, and it's white men. I'm telling you. It's mostly white men doing it. They love pretending to be us. That's a whole thing. I'm telling you, that one guy was on the podcast talking about he didn't wash his legs because it just trickled down. He was like, yeah, I just wash my top half and then it just trickles down. And man, that don't get on all the crevices of your balls and all that. Your booty hole, it don't get all that. Y'all spray your cheeks. Spray your cheeks in the shower because if you don't, you're not getting all of it. Just gotta spread your cheeks. Gotta get all the parts. If you don't, you're dusty. Italy. Is that what that is, or is that Mexico? I get them confused. Is that Italy or Mexico? I'm gay, so my cheeks are always spread. I'm just permanently. Just big gaping hole. I'm just ready for a dick at all times. Great. Just make sure you use protection so you don't get AIDS in the booty. Italy, okay. Good. Haha, 69 votes. Excuse me. What nugget said. My life, my life, my life, my life in the sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Ooh, why did my charger just fall out like that? Because I need a new laptop. I am from Egypt and I'm in Canada, and the white people in my town are not racist. That's good. It's great for you. I love that for you. Anyway. On deny other opportunity that they don't qualify for themselves. Yeah. True. I believe that's actually really crazy how they did all this crazy fucked up shit and then somehow evolved a little bit out of nowhere. And now it's like you can't even talk about none of it. Otherwise, they're like, hey, no, kumbaya, stop talking about race, no. You can't just generalize people by race. No, you can't do that, stop. Well, they actively still continue to be racist. A lot of them. There's like the whole fake, like, you know, oh my gosh, you're gonna be a good person. You're sounding like you're a bad person. You don't like other people. Meanwhile, they literally like destroyed entire groups of people. It's just like it's weird. Never really took accountability for any of that shit either. Like they just like they don't even you know when you have conversations about it, they literally just be like, oh my gosh, stop talking about it. Wow, why are you talking about race? Because it's some fucked up shit. I don't want to, and I can. I got free will. I got freedom of speech. And because you can't stop me. Used to. They used to. Ain't gonna do it now. Ain't nobody gonna come to my house and shut me up. I don't like to see you try. You can't even get in without a gate code. I ain't gonna hate from outside the club. You can't even get in. That's all I can do is whine and cry. Oh no. Oh no, you're a bad person. You're saying stuff about white people. Oh no. Imagine if that was the worst thing they ever did. Was just say mean things about us. Just talk shit about us. I don't think we would. I don't think I would be talking shit if that was the worst white people ever did. Just talk shit. We wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be having a poll. See who's who. Oh, we talking about it. That's what I'm saying. Cause they act like what's happening. You know, they'd be like, "Hey, stop! We can't talk about it." And it's like that's not what y'all did. That's not the full extent of the racism. It was y'all just being like, you know, talking shit. It was always physical violence and all types of other forms of discrimination and mistreatment and oppression. I can't see myself. The pole's in the way. Hold on. But also that's the main reason why I talk about it. Cause I feel like not enough people are. It's like, okay, times have changed or whatever, time moving forward, but still it ain't been that far. Like we ain't that far removed from this shit, you know? This bit. Where is my lighter? I bet I'm sitting on it. Yep, it's behind my booty. Plus, honestly, for the most part, I just do what I do. It's crazy too. A lot of times they'll either like get mad and be like, "Oh, you can't talk about this. That's racist," or let's like I'll be talking about just white people, like white history, whatever, and they'd be like, "Oh, another victim. You're make yourself the victim." And it's like I live a great life. Actually, I know I'm looking a little dusty. It's like I live in a really nice apartment complex. I think I'm grateful. I'm lucky for that. Like, I don't be worried about shit. Like, yeah, gas is high, but I don't be like, damn, I can't pay this bill this month. I gotta stretch shit. Like, I don't really be worried about nothing for real. So it's crazy. Like, I can't even like because of racist white people. It's like I can't even be a black person that's like doing decent and just want to like have a conversation about certain shit. It's like I gotta be like, oh, you're talking about white people? Oh, it means you're down bad and you get EBT, like you can't pay your bills and you blame white people for it. It's like this whole fucking made up narrative about how I can't be, you know, like a regular person that's like has a decent job or, you know, and just wants to have certain conversations. It's weird. It's really weird. Because that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what's going on here. I was a regular girl. I don't get no goddamn EBT. I don't get no SNAP. I don't get no government benefits. Never have. I work hard for my shit. And I like to talk about shit. Because I can. And can't nobody stop me. I like cribs and jumps. Exactly. They think anybody who's talking about it is like automatically like in some, you know, bad position where they're blaming white people for it. It's like I'm not blaming nobody for nothing. I'm just saying the stuff they did was crazy. Like it was just insane. Like we don't talk about it enough. Like they was making clothes and shit out of us, furniture. Like they was making goddamn appliances out of us, lamps and shit. Like we was just resources to be used. That's crazy. And never even says sorry. I feel like that's the thing about it. Like never gave a damn. Never was like that shit was crazy. They ate us. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like they don't even have the capacity to be like, damn, that shit was crazy. Like we were like some of them do. Some of them, you know, got you know some heart, got a sense of some brain cells, and they'd be like, you know, that shit was crazy. But it's like most of them don't. Most of them literally be talking about the shit, and they'd be like, why are you talking about slavery? That was so long ago. It really wasn't that long ago. I feel like my grandparents, like when they was born, when they was alive, like when they was younger, they was probably like in the same time period. You know, people in their lives was probably like they was older. It was probably around during slavery. I mean, not probably they was because my grandparents were born like the 20s, 30s, 20s. So they're sure like when they was little people walking around, it was like what older people. They was around during slavery. So like it wasn't that fucking long ago. It's not like it was like 500 years ago, 1,000 years. Like it was like and it's not like when they like ended. They act like when they as soon as they ended slavery, like it was just we all had equal opportunity. Everything was just fine. Like no, I'm still fucked up for a while after that. It's unfeasible times 1 million. Yeah, vast majority of the Alabaster community have no idea how bad it was. What's the Alabaster community? Is that white people? Alabaster? What is that? Sounds familiar. I don't know what that is. How is it more Asian people than? Well, they're probably the native. I mean the Indians. It's male people. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean that's why I feel like it also has to be talked about because it was like they did really crazy shit, and then it's like it's like they did it and then got real ashamed about it real fast. It was like okay, don't talk about that. Like that was crazy, but still didn't like like still don't be like oh my gosh that was crazy. This thing we did. It's like they just don't want to talk about it. They're like, whoa, it was wild, and nobody don't mention that. Don't talk about how we was eating y'all and making lampshades out of y'all. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about the weather or some shit. Cause that's crazy. That's crazy shit. They had breeding plantations. They had the tobacco plantation, the cotton ones, and then they had breeding plantations. That's all they did. Talk about on Beyonce internet. It sure is. Sure is. Cause I'm all for the nonsense and can't be all serious all the time and sometimes I say silly things. A lot of times I say silly things. But also I just talk about whatever's on my mind. And that type of stuff be on my mind sometimes because I'm like that was really crazy. And they did kind of just brush over it like did all this crazy shit for a long time and then was like yeah so we're all equal now. Don't talk about race. Like that happened real fast. And we the ones that had to fight for the shit. It's not like they agreed to it for real. We had to fight for like claw our way here. And now they'd be like, hey, don't talk about race, don't do that. That was in the past. We're here now. We're all equal now. You have rights and shit. So don't talk about it. Basically. Run across people's yard, put folks out of their homes. That's furry, yeah. And be super serious. Yeah, yeah. That's what I be saying. I be laughing to keep from crying. Because it's real fucked up. Don't even get me started on forcing religion on people. Shit. I mean, because they literally was killing people. It's bad enough to discriminate people and colonize people. They literally was killing people for not like being Christians and stuff and not like speaking the same language. Like, they're just killing people. A lot of people. Killing people learn how to read. Like that was some crazy shit. It's bad enough they made us slaves, like we property, and then it's like how? Like that's I don't know. That's just some diabolical shit to be like, yeah, you're this person, but I'm gonna treat you. You're not a person. But also, I'm gonna keep you from trying to learn how to read, cause that's what people do. That's not what animals fucking try to do. Learn how to read, learn how to write behind your back. That's not what an animal would do. That's what a person would goddamn do. But yeah, they was like, nope, he can't do that shit. You know, like that's crazy. Just some more people should talk about James. Oh, thanks. They just be on my mind. What are you talking about? And I feel like it's dumb. It's weird to be like, hey, I don't like this subject. Don't talk about it. And it's like, who is? Because I feel like that's what black people used to do, and that's why they killed a lot of us. That's probably why they don't do it as much anymore. But they be letting me do it. They don't take my videos down, so we here. If I go missing though, you know what happened. I like living. I am not at all unhappy. I'm not depressed or anxious. If you don't see me for a long time, they did it. I'm just kidding. I hope that never happens to you. Anyways, I'm just saying. It goes back to what I'd be saying about trolls. It's like life is hard enough. You know, it's already enough to like, okay, we live and we gotta try to survive and like we want to try to prolong our life as much as possible. And it's like all this shit that be going on and this natural disasters and we gotta deal with stuff going on with other people and other people might die. And there's all this stuff going on. I'll make it harder for other people, you know? That's what trolls be doing. That's what racists be doing. It's like, it's already hard out here. And you want to go the extra mile to like try to ruin somebody's day or their life or take it away. Like, that's crazy. It ain't enough, you know, for you to just live your life and do what you want to do. But you want to fuck with somebody else. Just cause you don't like them. Just cause they got more melanin than you. That's crazy. Brush the troll off. Yeah. It's one of my special skills. I have a wide array of skills. Like I can hold my breath for like 2 minutes. I put that on my Hinge profile. A lot of guys like that for some reason. I need to delete that. I'm not dating no more. I refuse to do that. I only got so much I can do in life, and that's not one of them. Like I said, there's already enough going on. That's how I be worried about no goddamn man. It's easy enough. Where we at? 73 votes. Wow. 38% black. Wow, my people. My people showed up. And white people close behind. Poor Hispanics and Native Americans. They looking like us and the general population. That's about what we at, 13%. Well, they probably all watching Hispanic people. I feel like Hispanics be doing real Hispanic stuff. You know, like they always like doing their own thing. You know, the guys be playing soccer. It's like they always outside or at each other's house. Like they be doing shit. They be having fun, I feel like. And white people be on here. A lot of white people on here. A lot of black people be on here. What is it? Melanin? Oh yeah, a little bit. I don't know what you're talking about first. Yeah. MELANIN. Melanin. Yeah. It's 4 gram. Mexican taters do. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, I was just talking about what they be doing and how they're not. That's why it's only 12% that voted. That's what they were on here. Because they probably all out partying right now. You know, Sunday night. Probably still partying. Because they be Catholic. So they probably just doing Easter stuff. But it probably turned into a whole party, you know. That's what they be doing. They be partying. I really like their culture. I I was studying that a lot in college. I did international studies with a concentration in Latin America because I thought it was cool. Everybody hates us though. Everybody hates us or loves us, or they are us, and just don't know, or they're not, or they just melanated. I don't know, because it's still a social construct. Like there's people with melanin all over, but they're not all the same. And people that came from the same places still don't act the same. So just depends. Like I said, I don't really care as long as you're just nice. Like just be a goddamn nice human being, care about me as a human being, and you know, you'll be good. Anything about American culture is because of us. You know, I mean, because Hispanic culture is all a mixture of like African and Native American, and that's mostly it. It's mostly like African Native American type stuff mixed all together, and then like some other stuff that they added. That's pretty much most of it. The music and the food and religion and all that, beliefs and such. Yeet. Minds are sour against this. Like I said, I don't really care. Let me even bother nobody. Because I feel like there's a lot of people that like don't like us just because white people, but they wouldn't actually do shit. But like feel like white people is the only ones that got the main track record of like not liking us and doing shit. Cause I don't give a damn if you don't like me. But this is bad if you don't do something because you don't like me. And white people the main ones that be doing some shit. Just for no reason. Just because they don't like you. I heard about that many Hispanics killing black people. I feel like. I don't know. Emulate Coolidge, who they copy. Everybody copies this. Just need to be aware. I'm never not aware. I'm gonna be cold slipping. I need a pipe cleaner. I don't like when people say stuff to me like I don't know. Like, do you not hear me say I have a bachelor's degree in international studies, studying Latin America? Like, I'm not saying I love them all. They could all do no wrong. Like, I know what they be saying. They be saying, you know, don't be black people. Your kids gonna come out darker than you. That's not good. I don't care. Sounds like a person problem. I don't realize they do it either. Yeah. Oh, well, indeed. I'm saying the whole reason why they do it is because of white people, though. Mainly. It's literally the same thing that like the slaves was doing. You gotta look more white, or I mean, not they don't really try to be more white, but it's like they definitely don't want to be more black. A lot of times, that's why they don't want to be called black. They come like, oh, puppy got no black. are the black, are Dominican. But it's like they're not. They're of African descent, but it's like in their minds they're saying they're not like African American, basically. That's what they think black is. They're like, no, I have this other culture. I be doing this other stuff. I speak a different language. Because they think black is like not what they are. Even though they know we're like same skin color, you know? Because it's a social construct. But yeah, they're basically saying they're not African. But again, it's because white people started this stupid shit. And you start saying, oh, if you look like this, you're this, you look like that, you're that. And it's like, no, because people look the same, but they're from different places, have different stuff going on. So, you know? Finally, let me try and get this out forever. I mean, it was easier for them, you think about it, because they're just like the bastard children of white people, basically. Like, it was Native Americans and white people made like this whole new race, basically, and then abandoned them. And it was like, okay, peace out. So they pretty much was free to just develop, you know, their own country and shit. I mean, there was a lot of like oppression, but it wasn't like the same. I mean, they did force religion heavy. That's why they're all Roman Catholic. Like a lot of Hispanics are Catholic, but at the same time, it's like they got to keep a lot of other stuff. Kind of. So. Plus Spanish, you know, it's like they took away the Native American language last time, and forced Spanish on it because it was the white Spaniards. But yeah, like a lot of other stuff was like they got to keep. We have the most dominant culture on the planet. Yep, we got the seasoning and whatnot. It's funny when I was talking to this white guy that was on here from Georgia. He literally said that their food is terrible. He said their food tastes like shit, like the local like Georgian food. And you know that's like in the heart of the Caucasus Mountains. That's like that's the origins. But it's crazy also because they say they're not white. They say they're Caucasian. It's a whole fucking thing. Like so many people that look white will say they're not white because it's like British and Spanish people, like those are like the white people, like those who like started calling themselves that. But like everybody else that was still over there, that's like same complexion, but wasn't like exactly in like England and Spain. They didn't really call themselves white. I feel like it's weird. First to start the bullshit. Yeah. Ritual men. Sure. Also from Florida. Hey, David from Florida. Oh, excuse me. Literally no subgroups of white people. I don't know how they got away with that. They literally, like, somebody said that one time. Talking about a white person. And they was like, he's not white, he's Jewish. It was like, how did they pull that one? How did they do that? I'm like, what? Because that would be like Muslims aren't a different race. You know, like they're Muslims. You know, like, or like they are a different race. You know, like they're not like Arabics or brown people. Like they're Muslims because they descend from Muhammad. Because that's basically what they're saying. Like they're not white people, they're Jews. Because they descend from, well, they would have to be saying they descend from Judah. That's not at all what they're saying, I'm pretty sure. Mostly say they're Jewish. I usually say Jewish. Extension for us. We birthed the global. Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna get that in my head. See them? Mayo. You missed the O. Probably autocorrect to me. Or it's just different on my screen. Still 39% black, 34% black. What? This is a good study. I'm surprised. I thought it was gonna be more white people. Almost. Snake a dick. Only a couple votes difference. People use the mayo term. I'm seeing all types of things. Mayo, YT people. WYPIPO, Y people. The power and influence to carry something in time. Expired mail. Maybe they be smelling like wet dog marines. That's crazy. Trying to say we not people, like we not whole people, but they don't even smell like wet dog when it rains. I used to hate that in school. When I was young. Oh, why do they smell like that? Why do their hair smell like that? Like the white girls, when their hair be wet, it's like, why do they smell like that? I hate it when you talk about it, but it's like, why y'all going around with your hair wet like that anyways, in the first place, you know? They make fun of us for wearing caps and shit, but it's like, why y'all just going around with your hair soaking wet like it's fine in the first place? And you're like, yeah, it's fine. I could just be soaking wet, like why are you doing that? Cause they really be acting like that. Like they be acting like it's not raining. They be acting like it's not cold. But like, you're okay. Or you're okay. Like you don't feel it. Like I'll be like, their skin work the same. Cause the way they be out here, and when it was cold and I worked at the liquor store, there was one day where, like, when it starts, the big snowstorm, when it was first starting and people still was coming to the store and getting stuff, it was at least 2 or 3 white people in shorts. And then one of them had on flip flops. When I was in college, there was this white guy. He wore shorts and flip flops every single day, even when it snowed. Every single day. He was really big though. I feel like he was probably high. It made sense. He was huge. But they be acting like it's not cold and like it's not raining sometimes, and I just feel like, I feel like that's not. That's why they be getting sick though, cause they be out in the rain and shit, out in the cold, and then they'll get sick, and then they'll be like, oh no, I got a cold. Oh no, I'm sick. It's like, I wonder why. I wonder why. Because he's just out in the rain, in the cold rain, getting soaked. Like, oh, it's fine. It's not. It's actually not. Like, you're not supposed to do that. I feel like I've been talking about shit. I've been talking a lot of shit about them. I don't care. They should have did all that. Maybe if they hadn't did all that shit, I wouldn't be talking shit about them now. So, it's their fault. Maybe they should get reparations or something. They want me to shut up. Send money to my Cash App down below, and I'll stop talking shit about white people. But until then, why do they smell like wet dog when it rains? And why did it take them so long to start washing their hands? 1800s. I was randomly watching this show. You ever seen Mr. Ballin? Mr. Ballin, the strange, dark, and mysterious. Good stories, they're good stories. I like him. He's a cool white guy. You know, some of them are cool. There's Cash App. It's down at the bottom. It's down there. I got a pin. he was telling a story one time. It was basically about the first C-section, and he was like, it was in London. The hospital was like the best, biggest hospital, like the most modern hospital at the time in London. It was in the late 1700s, like 1790s or something. And he was like, yeah, at this time, it still wasn't uncommon for them to go room to room without washing their hands. Because medicine at the time wasn't what it wasn't it is now, and hygiene and stuff. It's like, nah, that was y'all. It was them. So when I say they didn't start washing their hands in the 1800s, that's probably being generous. Because he was doing a whole bunch of shit, in the 1800s. Like, I seen another video. It said uh, at one point, it was mostly like the 1800s. White people got real obsessed with like all these weird like remedies, like tonics and poisons. Like they would regularly buy poison and like poison each other. Like that was happening a lot back in the day. I think it was like 1700s, 1800s. Like they was just, but like it was just like you would just do that shit. You just buy some poison, just poison somebody. And then also, I feel like they were obsessed with like all these little remedies to get turn your channel into a racist channel. It is. If I get monetized, I'm calling it reparations. Absolutely. I can't wait. Not even if, when I get monetized. All the proceeds, reparations. On Easter Sunday. Yes, on this good pagan holiday that has nothing to do with. It's all made up. Yes. Absolutely. I love it. What was I saying? Shoot, let me forget. Oh yeah, he was saying the whole story was about this hospital, and it was like the first C-section. First of all, the device they used was ended up being a prototype for the chainsaw also, but they said it was the 1790s and they still were going from room to room treating patients in the best hospital in London, the biggest one, the best one at the time, and they weren't washing their hands. Going room to room, treating different patients. Like, why? Well, because we didn't have knowledge of antibiotics at the time. But other people knew to wash their hands. Like, brown people's washing their hands. A lot of people did that. Mary Mallon, known as Typhoon Mary, was an Irish immigrant cook in early 1900s. She normally spread typhoon fever. Is that what happened? That's what she was? Because you refused to wash your hands? Bro. Wow, thanks for your charitable donation towards my reparations. Well, I never actually looked into that. Typhoid Mary. So she knowingly spread typhoid because she refused to wash her hands. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. They always say I'm being a victim. But it's like, what am I a victim of? My life is fine. Like, I don't have no problems. I'm just talking about white people. I ain't never once said this and this and this is bad in my life because of white people. I'm just saying white people's doing crazy shit. It was how are you in a hospital? Like how? Like I just don't understand the thought process of like retreat like someone's bleeding out or you're treating somebody and it's like you don't think okay let me wash my hands before I like do something or like like you don't have that thought like you don't want to get the stuff off your hands. Like I just can't imagine you treating patients. You got bodily fluids and shit on you, and you're not like, let me get this off. I just don't understand. I mean, it's just Native American, okay? First of all, so y'all chill out. Oh wait, that Jed. My Jed ain't even here no more. What the hell? Where'd my mom go? Yeah, that Jed is definitely white. You're trying to understand it's funny? Or are you worried about another race? Y'all have like white people have the worst track record of hygiene, bad hygiene. It's extremely fascinating. I don't know why more people aren't worried about it.
Like, how? How was it a thing? How were you allowed to go around calling other people uncivilized while you yourself are musty, not washing your hands, not bathing? How? You don't believe in freedom of speech? Huh? What is this, like reverse psychology? That's all I'm doing is exercising my freedom of speech. What? I'm literally letting you talk, dumbass. I could have put you in timeout. I could have put you out. I'm literally letting your white ass or whatever you claim to be. I forgot if you was the one that said you was Italian or German or Middle Eastern or whatever. Be a few of y'all. They get butthurt every time I start talking about white people. But be like, I'm not white. So I'm like, why are you here? Why are you worried about it? Why do you care? Why you always stopping by? You know? What's the deal? You must like me or something. I'm Russian. You definitely said you was some other shit. You just a plain old white boy. You are not Russian. You definitely said you was something else before, and it wasn't that. You a lie and a half. That's all you do. That's all y'all do is lie. I'm telling you. All they do is be like, no, 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 I'm not white. I'm this other thing. No, 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 no. I'm telling you, that's all they do. And then talk about how you love me so much. Don't want it. Don't care. I'm about to put you in timeout. Shut the fuck up, whore. Whore. I'm doing too much yapping. Too much, too much. Wait, hold on. Damn it. God damn it. I ain't mean to do that. How long was that? Was that 10 minutes? Damn it. That's what I get. Everything be too close together. Oh, my bad. Mm, if I add you as mom, wait, take your time out. Let's see. I'm trying to see something. Hold on. I fucked up a little bit. Um, you need a BBL. Why, so a man will like me better? No, thank you. I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather keep my flat booty and y'all stay far, far, far away from me. Also, your mother's a whore. Because she ain't raised you right. You didn't even say hello or nothing when you came in here. She should have swallowed. I'm cute though, I know I am. But shut the fuck up, you little bitch. Your mama's a whore. Damn it. I'm tired. I'm sorry, shame God, not putting you in timeout. And then I'm you. I'm gonna try to click on that other guy. And I hit the wrong name. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. That's what Asians be doing. We should be more like them. I feel like they'd be a lot more respectful. Like they care a lot more about like their environment and people and stuff. I feel like sometimes they just be alcoholics. It depends. Depends on where you go and who they are. But like I feel like for the most part, they like their culture is a lot more respectful. I like how they bow all the time. I like they're real like apologetic. You know they do that too. It's like to greet people and when they're leaving, and like they're just sorry about something. I was seeing this video. They was like playing volleyball, and he accidentally hit this girl with the ball. And he just like dove on the ground head first, and was just like, "I'm so sorry," but he just like slid across the floor like a penguin. And then got there was like, "I'm sorry." I was like, "That's so cute." Other people don't care that much. Like other places, like here, people will hit you in their fucking car and just keep going. Here, let alone hit you upside the head with a ball. They'll hit you with a whole car and just drive away. People do not fucking care. They don't care at all. They don't give a shit. I'm like, nope, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no insurance. I'm out of here. Or they just don't care. 40% left. Woo. 77. Wow. I'll end it at 80 votes. If I can get 80 votes, I'll end it. Wow. I bet the Asians is mostly Indian. But that's what that is. Let's see how many votes are those. I wonder if it shows how many votes specifically. Because I know it's 40% black, but like how many people out of 77? I guess I could do the math. I guess. That's like 30. Wait, hold on. This is why I just need to just get a calculator because I can't do math. Not that type of math. I never was good with percentages and such. I never was good with that. Why is it always creaking? My place is haunted. 40% of 77. 30.8. What? 30.8 people. So 31? 30? And then 34%. Then 34%. 26. So 30 black people, 26 white people. Mostly men. Interessante. Times 12. 9 people. And then 14. 10. United States Native Americans, 10 Asians. Seems about right. Seems about right. Hmm. Oh no. So we'll see millennials too. Why is it only? I can barely see myself. Whoa, reasons to be here. I forgot what else I was gonna do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Duh. Huh? Music for takeout. What kind of takeout? I put the wrong person in timeout because Jed was being the other Jed, the evil Jed, was being booty hole. You missed it. Taco salad. Oh, so I got a red. Avocado tostada. Ooh. Sounds good. Jumping. Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Uh-oh. I'm getting sleepy. I hate them. I just make me chicken eggs. I was gonna go get food, but I'm not that hungry. Probably because I ate a bunch of those healthy, gluten-free hot Cheetos. Probably right. Oh well, I gotta smoke more so I get hungry again. First, I need some water. amigos. Dang it, man. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Did you watch the show yet? I wonder if I was trying to make it past the first episode. And that's all I'll say about that. Fridge needs restocking. Yeah. I was gonna go. I think I had planned on going to the grocery store today, but then I forgot it was a holiday until today. Like I remembered like yesterday, and I was like, oh well, can't do that, or it's gonna be packed, or it's gonna be closed, or something of that nature. So I'm just not gonna do that. I was gonna do DoorDash, but then I ended up doing nothing. I got all ready to do it. But then I was like, I don't actually feel like doing it, and I feel like it would not be busy. I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. Been mod and extra and good sleep. Oh yeah, that's good. Good sleep. Good sleep's important. So I'm trying to stay up too late. Sleep is important. Need that. No, I can't go to sleep yet. I ain't eat nothing except some. It's so bad. All I had was one of them muffins and them hot Cheetos. That's it. That's it. That's all that's bad. That's so bad. There's your headphones. B. Look at 6 inches. Wish I had 6 more inches of hair. Give it to me. So I have a little bit more length. Here, but yes. That's where my locks was when I cut them. Pretty much like top, like lower back, top of my ass. That's pretty much where it was at. The crack hair. No. No. The crack. The booty hole. I was gonna end this at 80, but I'm tired of seeing this in my face. I keep having to lean over so I can see myself, because it's just this big ass pole in my face. Like literally. Like why does it block my face? Why would it not be like why would I not be in front of it? You know, at least on my side. It's just like, nah. That's just the issue. Let's see. Okay, I'm late. Well, that was informative. I'm surprised that many people voted. I really am. I feel like a lot of people would just vote for anything. You know, if like there's already option, they can just press that real quick. I feel like a lot of people would do that. And they did. That's cool. Appreciate them. Just you don't what? Cause you know a lot of people you pass it through, but you know don't stay. It's like a lot of people that voted. It's like that. Scared to vote. Yeah, I only voted for Obama. That was it. As soon as I turned 18, that was the second second term. I was like, yep, I'm voting for the black guy. And that was it. I haven't voted since. That's the first time, the only time that I did. It's the first time I could. And then after that, I was like, yeah, okay. Because I was all fresh, 18. I was still a little girl, still. It's like, oh, look, I can vote. I'm a citizen now. I'm an adult. Ooh, I got privileges and rights. And then I feel like by the time I was like 22, I was like, I feel like it's some bullshit. Actually, no, that was when I was in Costa Rica. And it was like, you had to. It was talking about some complicated shit. And I was like, never mind. Because that was when. That was Trump. Was it after Obama? It was Trump's first time? That's crazy. It's actually crazy if you think about it. Went from that to Trump. Wow. Went from like one of the best looking, most cool to Trump. That's crazy. That's out the alien. The alien out of the pole. They only had 4 options. Biden was before. Huh? I feel like this is one of the Mandela effect type things. Hold on. Biden. Hold on. No, because I turned 21 when I was here, but I turned 22 when I was in Costa Rica, and that was the next election. And it was Trump because I was mad about it because we was all gonna watch it at somebody's host family's house in Costa Rica, and this white girl wanted to go named Betsy, and she was voting for Trump, and I was like, I don't want to go. Betsy goes, cause I can't stand it, cause that's stupid. And then Trump won, and that was when I was 22, so that was after Obama. That was Obama's second term. Then it was Trump. Had to be. Because it was 2016. And then Biden. Because that's when he was against Hillary. Right? And then it was Biden. And then Trump again. You would hire me? For what? What would I do? What would I do? Right? It was Obama and Trump. And then Biden did Trump. Right? Hold on. I'm high. What year was that? 2012? And then 2016? Hold on. What year did we vote? I'm so confused. Hold on. Because I feel like it's not right. When's the election? What year? List of presidents. Hold on. We research everything because I'm high. We gotta keep it in order. Look, we gonna figure it out. It's okay. Got you. What? Okay, alright. Damn it, this still says Joe Biden is president. The years are not what I thought they were at all. Hold on. Hold on. You have a drink? That's nice. What kind of drink? I have some ginger beer. It's not what I wanted, but it's fine, I guess. I have to watch the live stream. Well, mine's or somebody else's? Mine's? Mandela? Okay, I don't know. I don't know why the year I thought the elections took place is not what they were. Did something happen? Did I miss something? Hold on. Because this is old. It stops at Biden. Hold on. Why do they keep stopping at Biden? This is the second goddamn thing I've seen that stops at Biden. What's going on? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I had you on time now. It was an accident. I've been telling the other guy. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Drink Dragon Stout. Yeah, shit. I'm so sorry. I was trying to put that other guy to the wrong name. Everything's too close together. It's too tiny. You need to make it big enough. Okay, but how come every time I click on something, it says Joe Biden is still president? I feel like they're doing a Mandela effect. Because it says it's from this year. It was last updated this year. No, is it? They find out the whole last election didn't even happen. Because why I keep saying that's not the president? They keep saying from 2021 to the present. What the heck? But it was definitely. Okay. This is Trump. I had to make sure, cause sometimes stuff be happening. And I'm like, that's not the timeline I remember. And I see shit. Yeah, my bad. Okay, this one says Trump is president. Okay, that's good. I thought I jumped in another timeline again. I thought I was in another reality. Okay, so yeah, I was right. It was Bush and Obama. I remember everybody hated Bush, but I don't know why. Bill Clinton was cool and could play saxophone, except he definitely had an affair with that girl, even though he said he definitely didn't do it. And then it was Obama, because I remember the first time I seen him when I was in middle school, but I ended middle school in 2009, apparently. I thought it was 2008. And then first time I voted for him was 2009. Hold on. Wait. 2013? It's 2013? Hold on. Is the voting and the actual years different? You vote. We vote November. And then they're president like that next year. I feel like that's what it is. Because I definitely remember voting in 2012. That's what it was. I voted in 2012, but then he was president 2013, 2017. And then Trump was president after. And that was in 2016 when they was running, when all the stuff was on TV. He was president 2017, 21, and then it was Biden. And now it's Trump again. The man was born in 1946. He's old as fuck. He wanna, ain't that, wait, hold on, ain't that which generation is that? Hold on, where'd that go? Did I exit out that? Sarnet? I did? The boomers. He's a boomer. He's the first age in the boomer. They started in 1946. He damn near, they might as well put him in the silent generation. But he like the first one. That's crazy if you think about it. Because silent generation is because they was the kids raised to be seen and not heard. Because the daddies was still backhanding anybody. They got out of line. The wives, the children, everybody. So just sit down, shut up. You know, just came out of the Great Depression. You know, shut up, be grateful. And then the boomers. That's when the Trump, his birth years was started, 1946. He's the first boomer. He's old as shit. Trump's the first boomer. He need to just go ahead and retire. He's in the baby boom, and the spike following World War II. Damn. I forgot that's what it was. Like, why was it called baby boomers? Because they was having so many babies after the war. Because they was like, woo, the war's over. We can live now. Be with our wives again. Procreate. He's old. Holy shit. How old was that? Where'd my calculator go? Because I can't do it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No, anyway. Hold on. He better be 80. That man old as shit. That man finna be 80. Get him out of here. Go sit down somewhere, Pops. He's an old ass man. He need to be in a nursing home. They need to be bringing him his little oatmeal, his pork, his little fruit cup. He old. What did he say, November? He probably gonna do some stupid shit for his 80th birthday. He's on Home Alone the freshman. I know he's old, but damn. I didn't know he was that old. I didn't know he was about to be fucking ancient. That's crazy. Cause that's what I was trying to figure out what my parents are. Cause my parents are like barely baby boomers. Cause they're old. But he's like the first one, like the first category. First year. The baby boomers. He's old. Old. He's probably a young person. My parents was born. He's probably like already an adult. Or like at least a teenager. He's old. Why is he still allowed? They shouldn't be allowed to be doing shit past like 70, 75. You're right, you're done. Like will you just let them go till they die? Like in office? Is that what we do? Is that what happens? Because I feel like it's enough. It's 80? What's the oldest president? It better not be this nigga. Long ass face. How come this the top 10 and they all 60 something? Hold on. This is old. Cause Trump was number 2 and it said 70 something. It said 70. And he was number 2. That nigga's the oldest hold, cause this is old and it said Joe Biden's first name was 78. Hold on. Joe Biden was fine back in the day also. Hold on. I'm pretty sure he's the oldest president. He's the oldest one we had so far. Because Joe Biden was 78, but he's not president no more. He's the oldest president. That's crazy. Just think about. At what point? At what point do we be like, okay, that's enough. Come on, Grandpa. Come on. And be like, oh, I'm the president. I'm the best president we ever had. Okay, sure you are. And then you put him in a room somewhere and bring him Jello. That's what the fuck's going on. The man's 80 years old. He got dementia. People that old do not be knowing what's going on half the time. Especially if he eats Big Macs or whatever, fish fillet. What's the weird shit he be eating from McDonald's? He be eating McDonald's. He don't eat healthy. He don't eat fruits and vegetables. He don't exercise. He's not keeping himself, where he's supposed to be at mentally. He's not doing that shit. He for sure got dementia. Guarantee you. Try to talk about Joe Biden. That man's not. That's why he be doing weird shit. And that's why he tans the way he does. He gets spray tan, think it look good, and it don't. Because he too old. Too old to be doing that shit. Excuse me. Ew. Picture of him all hunched over. Hunched Trump 79, seen after AIDS address health claims. He's old! Said he was hospitalized at the Walter Reed Medical Center. Oh, he was forced to push back against rumors he was hospitalized. He has not made a public appearance since his rambling address on his war with Iran on Wednesday. He's always rambling. It's like this. This is the many ailments of Trump. It got an interactive thing where you can hover over different parts of his body to see what's wrong with him. This is crazy. You can be like, you just hover over it says neck rash. A dry, scaly rash appeared on Trump's neck with his physician claiming he was using a common cream for preventative skin treatment. Okay. Slurred speech. Appeared to struggle articulating words in an intelligent manner. Even slurred his speech at times because he's old. Getting sleepy, he struggled to stay awake and appears to have dozed off on several occasions. Because he's old. High dosage aspirin. Trump reportedly takes 325 milligrams of aspirin daily to thin out his blood, claiming he does not want thick blood. This man's retarded. Said he does not want thick blood, so he takes aspirin daily to thin out his blood. I never even heard of nothing like that. And this would just this man be doing on a regular. Every day. She was reported to have had a preventative MRI. A preventative MRI on his heart and abdomen in late 2025, but recently claimed it to have been a CT. I heard about that. Bruised right hand. Copious amounts of makeup have been deployed in attempts to cover up the president's frequent bruising on his right hand. Old people do be having that. And bruise on left hand have appeared in both the president's hands, with particularly dark bruising showing up on his left good hand. Quotations around good. What's wrong with his feet? Swollen cankles? Oh no, not the cankles. Trump's ankles have repeatedly appeared as bulging excessively. Oh no. His ankles. Bone spurs. 1968, he was diagnosed with bone spurs that allowed him medical exemption for the Vietnam War draft. Oh, I thought he just lied. It'd be crazy if he has it now and he lied about it back then just to get out of being drafted for the war, and now he got it. That would be crazy. So he's old fart, but still allowed to be president. Why exactly? Like who's there should there be a limit? I just googled the average age of Congress. It says 24 members of Congress are 80 or older. That's insane. Damn, what's the name still there? Maxine? Damn, she 87? Jesus. Like, there's no limit? There's no. Come on. I feel like 80. 80 is a nice, no, like, okay. We get it. Maybe you lived a long life. That's great. But go home. Go home now. Said the Congress is the third oldest in U.S. history. So the average age is 58.9. How? Who's young? Ain't no young people in it. Who young? There's 24 people from the silent generation. They real old. That's crazy. 13 have indicated plans to run for re-election. Wow. Why? That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. It's just like when they're that old, I just don't understand why. Like they would not rather be like at home. I mean, I feel like they don't do shit half the time, anyways. They're just like in this office, like in a position. You know what I mean? Like a record company. Exactly. Like why not just have somebody else younger? Like. Hmm. Said some told NBC News that they still love what they do and that their seniority and experience help them effectively deliver results for their constituents. No, it don't. Because they don't know what the fuck going on. I feel like they old. It's crazy. A lot of them are in the 80s. Still running for re-election. I feel like it's because young people don't want to do that shit. Hey, McConnell's leaving. Cool. State senator, either party. Huh. But yeah, there should definitely be a limit. I feel like there's literally only not because people used to not live that long. So you have to worry about people serving for like 50 years or whatever. This just seems unfair. That's just Congress. I would look at other people. House of Representatives. The same thing. 57. Pretty much the same thing. Median age U.S. senators is 64. Median age. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here because I'm sleepy. I'm gonna make some chicken nuggets though. Goodbye, good night. Have fun.